some people might say Dragon Ball Z because of how iconic it is, Naruto, ReZero, Sailor Moon, whatever. But today I want to talk about my favorite show, Gurren Lagann, and why it is so impactful to me and why I feel like everybody should watch Gurren Lagann or at least give it a try. I'm saying that it's 10 out of 10, and here's why. First, I want to talk about the characters in the show. I'm not really going to get into the plot that much. I'm going to talk about characters, give descriptions, and then talk about motives and motivation and why it's so good. First character I'm going to talk about is Kamina. Kamina is that character that everybody got attached to. Every time I watch Gurren Lagann, every time I rewatch it, it still amazes me how well Kamina was written, and everybody I've met who watched Gurren Lagann never told me they didn't like Kamina. Everybody enjoys Kamina. Like, he's probably, I actually wouldn't be surprised if he was one of the most loved characters ever. Kamina is that good. But why is Kamina that good? Kamina is a very brave, outgoing, courageous, manly man. That's really what I could say. He is a manly man, which I remember growing up watching Gurren Lagann for the first time. I was about nowhere older than 10 watching Gurren Lagann, and I was amazed by Kamina. I wanted to grow up and be Kamina. I remember sitting down, being glued to the TV, and really seeing how he treated Simone and everybody else with such kindness, compassion, and always being he's just a great leader. He wanted everybody to do their best, and he believed in everybody. It didn't matter if you told Kamina that you wanted to jump from Earth to the moon and back. He would motivate you, and he would never not believe that you could do that. He would genuinely believe that you could do that. He's just such a kind-hearted person, even though he could get other people in trouble and himself because of his beliefs and things that he did. But Kamina is a very, 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 very good character, and he will always be part of me and a lot of people's life because we really think of his phrases that he says today. Believe in me that believes in you. It might sound a little goofy, it might sound a little dumb, but it is really a thing that will resonate you if you really sit down and watch Gurren Lagann and really appreciate what Gurren Lagann is. Next character I want to talk about is Simone. Simone was a character at first I hated when I watched the show when I was a kid. Simone was a little punk. He was very shy, timid, didn't believe in himself, doubted himself. He was delusional at times, and the reason why I hated him because he reminded me of me. When I was a kid growing up watching Gurren Lagann, I was very shy, timid, didn't believe in myself in anything because I felt like an outcast. Kind of like Simone. I don't know if Simone really felt like an outcast. I just feel like he just didn't believe in himself. I feel like an outcast. I grew up watching anime, playing video games. A lot of people used to make fun of me for it, so I really was an outcast and all that. And Simone, at first, when I first started watching the show, I hated Simone because I really saw myself in him, and I didn't really like it. It made me feel weird when I was a kid. And then, this is a spoiler, so if you guys don't want to hear this, just skip about like 10-15 seconds. Right, put it, stamp and everything. It's a spoiler. When Kamina dies inside the show, we see a dramatic change in Simone. Simone becomes very dark to the world and he's just depressed. Very, 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 very depressed. Simone is shunned out, pushed himself away from everybody, and that's what a lot of people do. That what happened to me when I lost loved ones. I do this thing where I really push myself away from everybody. I just don't talk to anybody, and I think that is really, really bad. It's rewatching Gurren Lagann when I got older and seeing like what life really is like when you become older. It's different from when you're watching as a kid. So I really understood where he was coming from and thinking that everything was his fault, even though his brother's death wasn't really his fault at all. Then we go to the time skip of Simone. And Simone is a whole different person. Some people might just say he's a split. He's just a copy of Kamina, but I wouldn't go as far and say that. Simone got rid of that whole shy, timid character that he was. I feel like he still has tendencies of it, but his older version of himself, like his adult version of himself, is way different. He's a great leader now, just like Kamina. He is Kamina, but still himself, if you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. He is definitely Kamina, but still 100% himself. He wants to show the world who Kamina was, people who didn't get to meet him, but still be himself. So that is really, really great. That's why I love adult Simone. Is probably my favorite character ever. Like, I love adult Simone. He's so great. He's everything that I want to be in life. Now, I'll also talk about the motivations of Gurren Lagann, because those two characters are really the most important characters to me. There are other great characters, but those two characters are definitely the best characters. I'll talk about the motivation of Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann is a show that's so great to me, and I watch it whenever I feel down or anything. I rewatch the show about like 10 times already in my life. It is a show about breaking your limits and being the best you. Even though that might sound corny and cliche, but it really helps me. Seeing these humans, Kamina, Simone, Yoko, everybody, break through their limits and fight this alien race or these monsters, and they're just humans, and doing everything that they did is just outstanding. It's just amazing. Them doing everything that they do, and the philosophy of Simone and Kamina, and believing in the me that believes in you, and you can do whatever you want to do. As long as you put your mind to it, and you will be fine. You have to surround yourself with great people and grind and believe in whatever you want to do, and you can do it. That's kind of me with this YouTube journey. There's times and periods where I don't want to do it because I don't believe in myself, but I literally think of this show or anything that have motivated me, and I will kick into a gear and I will believe in myself, and one day I will be a great YouTuber who reviews manga and everything, and I know I will. The journey is different for everybody. Don't get caught up in numbers or anything. Just grind. It doesn't matter if you start off with 0 viewers or anything. I don't get a lot of views, but I just do it because I'm proud of my work. It takes a lot of courage to post a video out, even if it doesn't get a lot of views. It's not easy, because if it was, everybody would be doing it. Everybody doesn't do it, so it clearly is not easy. So be proud of your work, do whatever you got to do, and grind. Surround yourself with people you know that you could trust, and grind. And that is stuff that I learned from Gurren Lagann. You learn it from life too, of course, but really a big part of everything I do is from Gurren Lagann. Watching as a kid, it really resonated with me, and it still resonates with me till this day. My name is Soul. I'm out of here. I just want a little dialogue about this great show, because this show has been on my mind a lot recently, and I just need to put it out into the world and tell everybody, go watch Gurren Lagann. It's urgent. It's a really, really, really great show. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you guys feel about this video. Peace.